After advancing to the school's first region tournament, a pair of wins later, and the Centennial girls played for the Region 6 AAA championship against veteran Dickson County. The Battle of Lady Cougars was the fourth meeting between the district rivals, but it was the younger Centennial team that pounced early.
Our game plan from jump was to attack and not to be passive. We felt like in the game over here in the district that we were not the aggressor early, especially, and we, without any question, wanted to come out and be the aggressor in the game, and I thought we were.
Sophomore Malia Robertson scored 11 of her 18 in the first half to lead Centennial. Franklin's Lady Cougars bolted out to an early advantage, looking experienced and poised in their first title tilt. This steal and fast break bucket made it 37-19 with 5:29 to play in the third. Centennial was rolling.
We're really good in transition. I don't know that I've seen this year a better team when we're getting up and down. And to Greg's credit, they recognized that was an area they certainly had to stop in the second half to enable him to come back, and they did that. They did a good job of it.
Dickson County closed the final 5 minutes of the third quarter on a 19-6 run. Region MVP Emily Beard scored 10 of her 19 in the frame. The veterans and two-time defending region champs found their footing. Kaylee Rosenbaum overcame foul trouble to come alive in the post, as well as Dickson stole the momentum.
One thing through that experience is you can win region tournament games not playing well, but you better fight. And you better dig in no matter what the score, no matter what the foul situation is, no matter how well you shoot it, you have to dig in, and I think that was what won the basketball game. You know, experience is huge, and our girls have been there. We talked about it. I thought it was that way in the semifinal against Cane Ridge. You know, we've been there, we've done that. We need to play like that. But I'll be honest with you, I thought for a large portion of that game, they looked like the team because, you know, how do you win these ball games? You defend, you rebound, and I thought for a large portion of that basketball game, that was Centennial.
Fast forward to just over 2 minutes to play, and Dickson is looking for Rosenbaum. The post won't disappoint, giving her team a 45-44 lead, their first of the game.
It doesn't matter what gym it is, where it's at, you show up to a court to play, so that's all that matters.
I mean, it just gets harder on us because we know we have to make those type of stops down the stretch, but it just wasn't there when we needed them to be there.
You know, there's no question that their experience, you know, they're playing a couple seniors that are pretty good, and you know, it's not a secret Rosenbaum is the real deal around the basket, and they've been in these types of games, region final games, where we have not, so that certainly could have played a role, but you know, I'm not going to make excuses. They made plays down the stretch. When they had to get buckets, they got buckets. When they had to get stops, they got stops, and you know, they made a couple more plays than we did.